Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing Sephora haul. Are you shocked? I am not. We have a lot to go through. This is everything that I've purchased since my last Sephora haul. We just did a full update on those products, so it's time to get into the new stuff, and you're gonna wanna see this one. We have a lot here. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, for spending some time with me today. If you have not already, I would love for you to join the family here by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and let's go ahead and begin this Sephora haul. Where to begin? I was heavily influenced for this haul. I'm actually going to start off with a skincare item, and I already mentioned this in my favorites video, and I only have this because my best friend wanted me to pick up some stuff during the Sephora sale for her, and this was one of the things that she got. She loves Glow Recipe like me, and then she let me try hers, and now I had to have it for myself. So this is the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. It's a makeup melting and smoothing balm. When you use this, your skin feels so smooth after using it. It's super effective at removing your makeup. This is my first step in my skincare routine, and then I go in with my regular cleanser, and this is an experience. This smells incredible. I would say this smells like bubble tape to me, like those containers. If you remember that from your childhood, oh my gosh, it's everything I loved in my childhood wrapped up in a smell. It smells so good. So I've used quite a bit of this already. I know I love it. It's honestly the best balm I've ever used for removing my makeup. Plus it smells incredible. The best smell I've ever smelled. So I had to start off with this. As I said, I was already raving about it in my favorites, but if you have not tried this, you need to try it. I'm never going to be without this. I could honestly never use another cleansing balm again. That's a huge claim. I love this that much. It is so good. I am so excited for this. Then some new stuff that I figured would be great for trying new makeup. I was really curious about these because they seemed fairly innovative from what I've seen, and they're the new products from Makeup by Mario, and they are a transforming skin perfector and a skin enhancer. So the skin enhancer is a balm. I believe this is the balm. Yes, it is. So this has a frosted packaging, and in both shades I got medium, which is my typical shade for Makeup by Mario. And he said these look deeper in the pan compared to how they actually go on the skin. If my camera would focus, get a nice close-up for you. I do want to try this in a trying new makeup. You can wear this over foundation with nothing on your skin for just a bronzer sort of look. You can wear it all over the face depending on the color, he said. Multiple ways to use this. Just gonna feel it. Definitely balmy. Super thin and emollient. Just slightly warmer than my skin tone, but honestly, at the moment, I could probably use this all over my face, and then this would be a light bronze if I were to kind of bronzer my face. We're gonna test that out in a try new makeup. And then I also got the Skin Perfector to go along with it. This one was really intriguing. Just looked like a glowy bronzer to me, honestly. So this is what the packaging looks like. You can actually see through this one. Then it has a translucent powder, a highlight, and a bronzer in there. Swirl it all together. You could try and use them individually, but just swirl it and get kind of a glowy sort of bronze look. Super healthy, juicy looking skin. That's kind of what I'm getting the vibes for. So I'm excited to test these out. Will I like them? Hopefully. If you've tried these, let me know. The Skin Enhancer Balm looked more unique than this. This just looks like a glowy bronzer to me, but honestly, anything Makeup by Mario does, I'm in love with. He's probably my favorite makeup artist, honestly. If I had to pick one, I love him so much. Stop yelling at me. I'm getting there. It's the lip color I'm wearing. So this is from Sephora Collection, and I got this because the McKnight twins swatched it in one of their videos, and it was out of stock in Canada, so I waited for it to come back in stock. Had to pick it up, and this is the shade 09. Looks like this. It's what I have on my lips. I feel what makes this really pretty is the lip pencil I also paired this with. So I paired it with Beat from MAC, which I love to wear with these sort of tones. Super pretty. I love the contrast that it gives, and this is just so vibrant and neon. Perfect shade for the summer. I actually see myself wearing this a lot. I love how it looks. I didn't even want to change it because I filmed the video prior to this, so I haven't changed any of my makeup. Just throw on a different shirt because I love the look so much. So this gonna be go-to summer lip color if I want something vibrant and bright. I just feel like this is an attention getter, and if you're curious of what's on my lips, it's this with MAC Beat Lip Pencil, which is an essential for me. These lip products also went viral, and I wanted to pick up a couple shades. There's one more that I want to try, but I got my hands on Peachy Beige and Poppy, and these are from the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumps, and I've seen these all over TikTok. So these are supposed to be super pigmented, sort of cross between a lipstick and lip gloss. Honestly, they feel really hydrating, like the Makeup by Cheryl lip serums with way more pigment. It's kind of what I feel, because they kind of melt on application to your lips. So they have one of those clicky bases, and you can see the color through there. So this is obviously Peachy Beige. I also want the white peach one. And you can have a sheer color at first. And I think it says to build it up 3 times to get that pigment. So they do go fairly pigmented. And this one's just a great nude on my skin tone. And then this is the one that I wanted the most in Poppy, which is another really vibrant color. And this just looks so amazing on one of the Tarte people who swatched this on her lips. So I had to pick it up just because it looks so good on her, so juicy. And these do have that sort of minty kind of sense to them, I feel. So definitely lip plump. Like I feel like these do sort of a little bit of plumping to them, considering their name. But even if it didn't have that sort of formula, the sheer amount of gloss these gives really gives a plump, juicy look to the lips. So I am having fun playing around with these, but I do want that white peach one, which is really popular too, but these have been really fun to play around with for now. I think this is the last lip product that I have, also influenced from the McKnight twins. I mentioned this in a favorites. It's the Huda Beauty Matte Lipstick in Staycation. And this one is just a beautiful nude. I was wearing it in one of my videos and had so many questions on it. I forgot to link it. So this is what it was. It is a creamy matte. The sort of matte that really smooths out the lines in your lips. If you have really liney lips like me, it just gives a nice smoothness without any sort of dehydration. So perfect sort of nude for me in the summer. Definitely neutral to cool tone, which I personally really love. This sort of tone for a nude. I just think it's really pretty. Paired with a brown lip pencil is perfection for a lip product for me. And then I also picked up a bunch of blushes from Sephora collection, and these were going in and out of stock, and I finally picked up more shades. I got 3 more of these. I already have 2, and I love the formula of these. So I got the one that's supposed to be a dupe for the Dior blush, which I also have, and it's called Over the Moon. This one's definitely more violent and it's violent. This is more violet and has more pigmentation to it. Definitely violent on the face though. And these are really, really neon, very vibrant. Date Night and Hey Jealousy. Look at those blushes. On camera, this one is more appealing than in person. In person, this is the one that I gravitate towards, but I cannot wait to use both of these. I will swatch them all for you now. Definitely gonna have to be careful with that one. The pigmentation on those, wow. So these are some vibrant blushes. This is like a Barbie pink right there. This one you can definitely build up. So that's a little bit easier to work with, but so pretty. And I already know I love the formula, so very happy that these came back in stock and I was able to pick up all the shades that I want in these. Then I picked up a couple products from Milk Makeup. I ended up getting their new Pore Clips Mattifying Primer, and I just got the mini. I love that they do minis, and I use this in a makeup tutorial already, but I will plan on using this again and trying new makeup unless I get an even newer primer to test out there. So far, so good. If you need something mattifying, I have pore filling primers that I feel like are a little bit smoother, but this is definitely super mattifying on the skin. And then I also ended up getting the Milk Makeup Grip Set Plus Refresh Spray in the mini as well. And you guys know I love my Charlotte Tilbury, so trying to find a new makeup setting spray is pointless for me when I feel like that does it all for me. However, I've heard so many good things about this setting spray. Also went viral for a bit. So I wanted to test it out and see if it's worth the hype. So got that for trying new makeup. This has also been getting a ton of hype. I got the mini. Minis work best for me, so I can try out more things and not spend as much money. And if I like the product, I'll go back for the full size. This is the K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. They have a bigger one. This is really pricey though, so I wanted to make sure I liked it. But I've heard really good things, a couple mixed, honestly, but mostly rave reviews about this product. This, you're supposed to shampoo your hair, not condition, put this in your hair after, and leave it in, and it's supposed to work its magic that way. So I have yet to try it, but I want to so bad. It just came in the mail. I went to the mailbox, didn't even think I'd be able to film this video. It came early, so now I feel like I can get this video up in a reasonable amount of time, so I cannot wait to try this. If I happen to use it before this video goes up, I'll let you know in the description or comments if I have. If not, you're gonna find out soon about my experience with that. It says hair like new in 4 minutes. Yes, please. Then another mini that I picked up. Do you see a theme here? This is from Hourglass. This is a love or hate product. It's their concealer. I've seen this on a couple people and I'm like, I never want to try that. And then I've also seen it on people and I'm like, I want to try that. So it's so weird how this concealer plays differently with different people. I feel like I'm gonna be the type of person who hates this, but I still wanted to try it anyways, just because if I'm the person who loves it, it's gonna be amazing, right? We're gonna test this out. I got the shade Sepia. I saw SML X0 use this shade. I figured it would work for me, and it looks like a pretty good color. Give a little bit of brightening. Love the undertone on that. It is thick, but it definitely feels a little thinner than I imagined, and it's blending out nicely. I don't know. I might be the one who loves this. We'll see. And then I got, oh yeah, another new product that has been getting bad reviews also, but I've wanted to test it out for myself. And I've been hit and miss with this brand specifically. It is Refi. I know a lot of people love their products, but it's, as I said, hit and miss. So this is their new Skin Finish water-based powder, and I got the shade Translucent. So this looked really pretty on Jess Hunt, but like a lot of her products, I use it on myself, and then I'm like, why don't I look like her? We will see how this goes, but it looked pretty on Sephora on the promo images. Just a translucent powder that's supposed to not look dry on the skin. I love the simplicity of her brand and the packaging. And then the last things I have are from One Size. You guys know my obsession with this brand right now. I end up repurchasing the translucent powder. I know this will work for me. So if the Refi doesn't, we're set with this one. It is in the shade Translucent. It's the ultimate setting powder. Great job at smoothing the skin. I feel Patrick knows pores and texture and just how to perfect the skin. So this is great if you're looking for a translucent powder that does a great job at smoothing. And then also if you want coverage, smoothness, basically flawless airbrush skin, you need the Turn Up the Base powder. So I have been raving about this, and I end up getting the shade Fair 4, and it's NR, which is Neutral Rose. And this is just to really brighten up my under eyes. Currently I have light on my under eyes and it's not too bright. This one is when I really want to take it there or when I'm more fair. So that's why I picked up that. I now have 3 shades because I cannot be without this depending on where my tan is. And then the last thing that I've already mentioned that I love is the Cheek Clapper 3D Blush Trio. And this is in the shade Very That. Next to the pressed powder foundation, this is probably my second favorite thing that One Size does, particularly this shade. Online, the swatches of this didn't look that appealing to me, but this cream blush on my skin tone, it is perfection. It's a perfect everyday blush. What I think when I think bridal is this sort of color, and you can punch it up with this, add some sheen. It really does it all in this palette. Perfect formulas, and I cannot get enough of this shade. So that was the last thing I purchased. I also got a ton of good samples this time around. I wanted to smell this. Let me just show you one. So this is the Ellis Brooklyn Salt. I really want that summer sun, I don't know what it's called, that one fragrance she does. This is nice, but it smells a little mature for me. Let me know if you've smelled this before. It's okay. Not my favorite, but it is nice. That is everything for my Sephora haul this time around. You can see a lot of minis. Already mentioned a bunch in my favorites video. And as always, I'm going to do a full review and update on all these products in about a month's time. So be sure you're subscribed so that you can stay up to date with all these products. And I will also be using what I can in trying new makeup, so you're gonna see them in use. And I just love doing these Sephora hauls prior to showing them if I can, and then you can see them play out on my channel. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I would love to know what you're loving from Sephora, what I should pick up. Let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video.